What's up, everybody? This is Warman here, and we are back with Empires: The Undergrowth. What is happening, guys? How's everyone doing? Just getting everything set up and ready to go. What is happening? What's new, everybody? Yeah, so today we are going to work on some more of the free play. I figure what we'll do is we'll see how long we can last before we either, one, run out of food, because from everything I was reading, it's supposed to be an infinite playthrough. You play as long as you really want, but I figure why not go until either we can't grow our colony anymore, or just wait until they put some new ants in, because I heard there's some new weaver ants on their way. He's going to be adding in a whole new ant type, which is great. I can't wait. And then I think he's going to be adding in a storyline as well with it, so I'm quite excited for that. Right now I'm just trying to get everything in line, make sure everything is working properly, because I know for some reason Mixer is a little troublesome, so I'm trying to get that fixed. But yeah, I'm hoping that with this new update on Streamlabs, things will work better, because there was a bug that was causing me to have a little bit of glitching with Mixer for some reason, but it seems to be working pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good right there. Alright, let's get back to the game. But yeah, we're gonna go to free play. We're gonna continue that. See how that goes. The beach. There we go. Now we're back. Oh yeah, I forgot we were getting slammed by these guys. Here we go. Are we gonna die and have to start over? I sure hope not.
The Queen is in imminent danger. The ants must protect the queen.
I think we officially ran out of ants. Yeah, we did. We gotta wait for them to start attacking. Come on. Oh yeah, that's it. You're done. Wow, look how fast that was. Yeah, there's no way they're avoiding all these ants. Not happening. There we go. What's up, Evan? Just give me 1 second. Alright, that's going good. Actually, you know what? We'll keep it here. Might as well. We need one of those big fish again. Kill him! Get him! let's hope that we can actually get some more ants at some point in time here. Because if not, we're in trouble.
The queen is in imminent danger.
Seriously? Oh, he's dead. Oh, I'm not dying yet. I mean, look at all this food. It's not even doing anything. Look, my food's not going up. No, I haven't seen it yet. The same what? Yeah, this is the same nest as last time. What's up, Texas? Hey, I'm in Discord if you want to join me. I'll just pull you over. Which I could actually make you a mod. And then you could pull yourself over. Actually, yeah, we'll just keep that there. You know what? Screw it. Let's just get them to go over there. Texas! What? I just pulled you over, Texas. Hold on. You hear me?
Shut up. My phone is not hitting what I want it to.
I gotta turn you.
My phone is not hitting what I gotta turn down my volume. Give me a sec.
There you go. I made you a moderator too.
Alright, I got it all figured out.
I'm losing my ants. I'm losing them.
Oh my god. Are they getting eaten?
They're getting slaughtered. Look at
by those fly beetles?
Damn beetles. It's an army of them.
They're just running right into the frenzy, getting eaten.
Oh god. I think I'm about to lose all my ants again.
You need a giant foot.
A giant foot.
Hit the X button for the giant foot for squish.
Oh. They're coming in. They're invading my home. No. Oh, here they go. They're going after my queen.
You gotta spray some
The ants
raid.
must protect the queen.
Oh no. The royal guard has been summoned. Nice. There we go. Now we got something going.
Now they're off to drink some ant mead and celebrate their victory.
So what's new?
Not much. I've been cleaning today.
Oh, is that why you were up early?
Yeah, I'm on like a weird go to bed early, get up really early schedule right now. My internet's been having issues. I finally got it figured out today.
What was wrong with it?
Ugh. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but like once every couple of months, I literally need to call my internet provider and have them do a hard reset.
Oh, okay.
And that like fixes whatever like speed issues I'm having. So we'll see. It's been fine ever since I did that. But it's a good hour-long pain in my ass.
Oh, of course.
Calling up Infinity, like waiting the freaking whole time, shutting my modem off, shutting my router off.
All the fun stuff.
Going through the basic questions they're required to ask, like, have you checked the power button? And I'm just like, do what I ask. Just, like, I want to know what the code word is for, like, just give me a hard reset.
See,
and don't ask all the bullshit.
What I usually do is I say, listen, okay, I am very good with technology, all right? I build computers. I know you're reading from a script, but I wouldn't have called you if I had any other reason. So, just do what I tell you to do.
It's like a 50-50 shot. Whether I get somebody who's just like, yep, let's speed it along. Or somebody who has no idea what the hell I'm talking about and is going through, the script.
Yeah, I hate that.
Can't make them stop no matter what. It's like they're being trained and they have to follow the script no matter what, and their calls are getting reviewed or some bullshit. I don't know. All I know is today was not an easier day. I had to walk them through how to do their job.
That's never good.
They're like, well, you can do a reset from like your dashboard logging onto the website. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't work. You don't give me the access to do like a hard reset.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a hard reset.
Like, there's a difference between shutting the power off and shutting it back on and like hitting a reset button. I need a hard reset, like not just a soft one. And they're like, what? And I'm just like, damn it. I'm not the right person. Sometimes I just want to hang up and call back, but it's so long to wait the whole time. So, it's a bitch. But yeah, like I said, it's been working better now since I had that done earlier today, but we'll see.
Oh no, they're getting in my nest again? Oh shit, here we go.
Maybe that dead fish by your door is attracting them.
Well, I'm trying to eat the fish. But I keep getting invaded by another ant colony up here. I can't go into their nest. I wish I could. And now I got hermit crabs breaching the inner gate. Oh, more beetles. Playing any Sea of Thieves lately?
Not in a couple days. I had Miranda over the other night. She's training for her new job, which is right next to my house, so I've been watching the hurricane coverage.
That must be fun.
Well, it's actually pretty funny because it's Hawaii, and it's been forever since they've actually had anything come close to them.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, they just had the volcano issue. Now they gotta deal with that.
Oh, I know. It's insane. I'm waiting for the earthquake that triggers tsunami and all hell breaks loose. But I was watching it because there's basically like 90% of Waikiki is tourists. And it's pretty funny because they're all out in the middle of like the hurricane on the beach, running into the water, then like running back into their hotel, and Weather Channel's catching it live, and of course yelling at the people like, "Don't be fools, stay inside." You know, and of course like everyone else is like, "Screw you! I paid like $1,500 to bring my wife on a vacation to Hawaii. We're going out."
Remember that? Remember that commercial? Don't be fools. Stay in school.
Right? That was like Mr. T.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, so there's people who are out there getting smashed by the waves and falling down on their streets that are turning into torrent rivers. I don't know. Like, they're lucky as hell that thing died off before it hit the island, because unless something's changed, when I went to Oahu, most of the island lived in, like, these shanty houses that I don't know if they're up to code. Like, I doubt they're up to code. If they're up to any
there
code,
even a
it's
code
from, like, it's from, like, the 1950s. I mean, literally, it's like, I mean, and what? You could just go down the Home Depot and buy boards to shutter your windows? There's not enough boards on that island at any given time to shutter like 10% of the windows. It's an island. It's Hawaii. One piece of plywood costs you $25.
At that rate, you might as well just start chopping down trees and making your own wood.
What tree? You want to turn the place into Easter Island? I mean, come on. Like I said, they don't make anything there other than like barbecue pig and pina coladas. Everything else is imported. So if everybody ran to the Home Depot to buy like blue tarps and like plywood to cover their boards, that served the first 10 people through the door. Everybody else screwed.
That's funny.
I mean, one of my favorite things to watch is like House Hunters or Buying the Beach. And when they do a Hawaii episode and they go over the cost to do an upgrade, because all of it has to come from the mainland. Like your kitchen cabinets, anything you want to get redone, your tile, and anything that has weight cost a fortune because of shipping.
Yeah. That's just like building a computer in Australia or buying parts and having them shipped is so expensive.
Right. I mean, it's like living in Alaska in a way. Everything has to be brought up there. Nothing's made there except oil, So unless you're getting that, it's going to be expensive because it's got to come from a pretty far distance.
Yeah.
And, if the port gets destroyed, they got to wait like a week or two before they even get supplies to restock their grocery store. It's not like, oh, I'll just drive over to the next town.
No.
Oahu was tiny. We drove around the entire island like 3 or 4 times in the entire day. Like it didn't. I mean, it wasn't very hard.
It's good and bad. You know, at least you get places faster.
Well, it's funny because like H1, which is the highway in Honolulu, is 35 fucking miles an hour. It's a highway.
Wow. That's just ridiculous.
I don't know if they changed it, but when I was there in the rental car, I was amazed at how slow their highway speeds are. Especially compared to Texas, where we literally have 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I think the fastest we got was up to 55, was the max, and that was outside of Honolulu. It finally goes up. But like just like major freeways, they'll drop down the speed when you get into the inner city. Like in Indiana, like the freeways are like 65 or 70, but when you come into Indianapolis, they drop it down to 55 on the freeways. But yeah, most of that island is like 35 miles an hour or less.
Look at, I got a nice ant highway going right now. Filling my food stocks. Got new ants coming in.
It's giving me creepy crawlies.
Got spiders and everything else attacking me.
That's nasty, like, bug-infested land.
No, this is what your kitchen looks like when you go to sleep.
Hell no. My kitchen, just alcohol and condiments. I don't know what kind of insects you think got living in my kitchen, but...
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you have at least 1 or 2 scorpions within your house and you don't know.
It's possible. I've had some salamanders recently, or the geckos getting in, because the geckos give birth and the babies are tiny enough to squeeze through like the cracks around my weather stripping on my doors. Once they get past like 2 or 3 weeks old, then they can't do it anymore, but I've got like 2 or 3 babies running around my house. But I've never had ants in my house. I use like a bug barrier defense. Plus, I'd never have food out. It's usually just spiders and geckos.
Believe it or not, there's 2 creatures that I don't care about. Is ants and spiders. Because spiders keep mosquitoes no matter what, because I mean, I don't get bit by mosquitoes, what my wife does, but spiders will always keep mosquitoes out of your house. 2, ants will always keep everything else out of your house.
Like, I'll take a bat. Like
a bat.
Like I'll just take a small family of bats, like a mom, a dad, and 2 kids. I'll have like a family of bats. I'd love a family of bats to come live on my back porch.
Only problem with bats is the fact that if you get the wrong bat living there, they're protected and you can't get rid of them then.
That'd be fine with me. It'd be a good excuse for me having to be like, oh, I need to go get a bat house. And like, they probably need like a little trampoline. And ooh, they should get like a little bat swing. Like, I would turn it into an excuse to go online and find crazy bat house stuff.
Most people don't realize this, but if you get have a bat colony that you can't get rid of, that you can actually apply for grants for research and development from the Wildlife Society, and they'll pay you to document their living habits and all that stuff.
Yeah, you just have to be careful, because if they get into the attic of your house,
you're screwed.
They're poopy,
will ruin your house.
Well, it's not just that it will ruin your house because it's severely ammonic. Like
Yep.
it's like a super strong base ammonia, but um the poop actually releases a toxin into the air which can cause a bacterial infection that's super nasty in humans.
Yep.
So what happens is they go poopy in your attic, and let's say you've got all your air conditioning ducts and stuff running through your attic. If you've got any leaks or anything, it'll get sucked up into your air system and blown into your house. And it's super bad. It's worse than having black mold in your house.
Yep.
So typically if they get up into your attic, what they'll do is a relocation. They find where they're coming in and they make it so that they can come out but they can't go in.
Yep.
The ants must
They won't let
protect
you
the
kill
queen.
them and they won't let you spray them. But they'll put a one-way door on your house so that they can leave and not come back. And what they do is they set up a couple bat houses outside your house to try to get them to move. And once they get in the bat houses, they'll come in the daytime, shut the door, and then take the bat house and move it somewhere while the bats are sleeping in the bat house during the day. I've seen it done a couple times just because my family are cavers and we have caving friends. And since they're pretty friendly with bats, sometimes they get called over to deal with a neighbor's bat problem. Like I said, my dad kept one as a pet in the garage for a couple months in a filing cabinet.
Bats are really cool pets.
They are. You just have to be careful with them because you don't want them to bite or scratch you.
Yeah, but you know what? If you
My dad just always, like, I mean, the things are pretty harmless. I mean, their mouths are so tiny that you would literally, it would have to find like it's like a hamster with wings. So if you're getting bit by the thing, it's because you're close to it and you're sticking your hand down there or something. It's not going to fly at your head and try to bite you. No, it doesn't do that. So as long as you're picking it up with like some leather gloves, you're fine. You just don't want to pick them up barehanded.
I officially have no ants. I'm in trouble.
The queen is in imminent danger.
No. The queen's about to get messed up.
When's the new batch gonna hatch? Oh no, spiders.
As soon as they attack them, they're going to cause the royal guard to come out. Only thing I wish was that I could move my queen. There we go, royal guard. Get him!
The queen is in imminent danger.
Oh yeah, they're done.
That's a nasty spider.
These spiders are gonna go quick. Oh, we got an invasion of beetles. We got a bottleneck. See, I think there's a glitch or something because you can see all the food I have stored, but yet my food storage says that I have 0 food.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is... I love this game. I can't wait for them to actually do something more with it, though. This game has so much potential.
Is this a PC game?
Yep. I'm not sure if they'll ever turn it into an actual console game, but there's a lot of games, though, coming out this year. I can't wait.
So what's the goal of the game?
Right now, this is free play, but the goal is to build up your ant colony and control and keep building and control the surface and collect the food, kill the bugs, and keep your colony alive and sustainable.
I have a fly in my house, and the chihuahuas are taking. It's trying. It's my little boy dog will eventually get it. It will fly too close, and he'll take a snap at it.
See, if I know there's a fly in the house, I won't be able to go to sleep because I'll think it'll try to lay stuff in my ears.
Like it when I took out the garbage and it's flying around, and I could tell that the dogs are watching it now. The little fat one gets upset and tries to attack it when it lands on her. The little boy is actively watching it, waiting for it to come near him so he could jump on it.
What, how's he doing now? Does he think his name is still Caspa?
Not anymore. He's learning. He's kind of learned Chicky.
Uh-oh.
Not really. I think he's picking up on the excitement of the other two. And he knows his name, but we're still learning up. And he's still learning car rides. He's still really shaky in the car.
Interesting.
I could tell he's not used to the car. He was not driven around ever.
The ants must protect the queen.
What? Something's attacking my queen? Uh-oh. Get him! It's a battlefield. There's bodies everywhere.
The ants must protect the queen.
Ladybugs!
I need another fish so I can actually get some damn food. Oh, the Royal Guard has been released. Yeah, this is an aphid farm, so the ants would come and collect the sap that they produce, but the ladybugs come in and try to steal them, so that I can't get any food from them.
I used to have to order ladybugs in the mail to put on my rose bushes to kill the aphids.
Yeah. I find it funny how aphids are like a cow for ants. They're the equivalents of owning a cow.
What is that craziness going on? Is that a spider and beetles?
Yeah, I got beetles. I can't remember what those are called. We got hermit crabs. We got... Oh yeah, they're tiger beetles. We got some, what are these? Some grubs or maggots. And then we have some...
Those look like potato bugs.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called though. Damn.
Those silver things you find under the rocks.
Yeah, wood lice. And then we have some, I didn't put the super creatures on. There's no way I was doing that again. I learned my lesson. Then you got yourself some ladybugs. So they're going around stealing the aphids. So, yeah, took them. Maybe another row of soldiers.
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Wait till I have a lot more food, then I'll do another line of them. Is there anything? Oh, we can put them over here instead. Yeah, I figured I'd play this game today. Tomorrow, I'm thinking of Star Wars, and then Sunday, of course, Sea of Thieves. You gonna be on?
Yeah, I should be. Tomorrow, I have a friend coming into town, so I don't know about tomorrow, but Sunday, I'll be home.
Uh-oh,
And
you
then
got a friend coming? Ooh.
Tuesday, I've got to do a couple airport trips. No, my friend Darlene is one of my coworkers. She's actually the person who I get my puppies from.
Okay. Oh no. Don't go on a puppy buying Roxbury.
No,
The
he
queen
doesn't
is in
breed
imminent
anymore.
danger.
Like I said, I got my puppies years ago, and then I adopted the mama when she stopped breeding, but she had Pinky for the first 11 years of her life, so it's only fair when she comes into town, she gets to see Pinky. I've only had her for about 5 years.
Was she the one that gave you the other one that got killed?
Yeah. Yeah, that was Pinky's puppy from her second litter. Was Sebastian. So she's coming into town to visit her daughter who lives in the same town as me this weekend, and we're all going to the casino, I think.
Uh-oh. About to go lose some money.
We'll see. I don't know what they want to play. I wouldn't mind doing some bingo, but I don't know if she's into bingo or not this weekend.
I was going to put bingo in Discord for you, but they don't have an actual app for it, so I couldn't do it.
That's okay. I enjoy playing the bingo with the machines, which are only at certain casinos, because they keep track of all the numbers that are called, and you can play way more cards that way. And you don't have to be paying attention.
Oh my god, I got an infestation of beetles over here.
We're having babies. I'm gonna run my dishwasher, but it's loud as shit.
Why?
Because it's the one that came with my house when I bought it, which was the Builder Basic Special. And I haven't gotten to replace that appliance yet. I've got a stainless steel fridge and microwave and oven, but the dishwasher was kind of far down on the list for replacement, so...
Oh, you gotta get on
It'll
that.
be the next thing. Oh yeah, I just run out and buy stainless steel appliances all the damn time.
Yeah, there you
no,
go.
I hate it. And I swear to God, those people who come to deliver your appliances just try to break your house more so you can come back and buy more shit.
Yep.
It's like buying cars to me. I avoid it at all cost. And I don't do enough dishes for it to really be an issue. Like, I run my dishwasher maybe like once, twice a month.
Damn.
Like 90% of the stuff I use is like disposable paper plates, forks, knives, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Or I eat out or get my food delivered. So like typically when I'm running the dishwasher, it's like the dog's food bowls and like a couple of my coffee mugs. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, I cook all the time. I'm always cleaning. The only thing that doesn't go in the dishwasher is my pots and pans, because I like hand washing them, and that way they last longer.
All my cast iron stays seasoned, so I don't dishwasher that.
No, you just rinse that out.
So, yeah. So all my
I mean, if you're really gonna clean cast iron, you have to clean it with a specific oil. But I don't bother. I just wipe it. I just wipe it out so that it retains all that flavor.
I grew up with my whole family cooks on cast iron. Always has, like, even like all the ones up in the hills, and we'll use an SOS pad on it, but then it has to be seasoned with like an oil, and we keep like bacon grease for that.
Yep.
So if you do have to wash hardcore on a cast iron, you'll use an SOS pad, then do a like hot water, and I mean boiling hot water rinse, and then you season it back with the bacon grease.
Yep. I love cooking.
But you're not really supposed to use dish detergent on it at all. Like if you have to scrub it, you use steel wool.
Yep. The worst thing you could do is throw it in a dishwasher.
Pretty much. It comes out like it rusted.
Yeah. Well, see, that a lot of people put
My
their
ex
pots
did
and
that.
stuff in the dishwasher, and I used to yell at them and I say, listen, when you, especially those people that don't buy good pots and they buy that Teflon shit, and they wonder why the damn thing's peeling. It's peeling because you keep putting it in the dishwasher. It's not made to go in the dishwasher.
I don't have. I have one. I have a and it's fancy. It's a KitchenAid. It's a KitchenAid saucepan that has the Teflon on it. But that's literally the only one I have. The rest of my stuff is copper or cast iron.
Yeah.
I actually have really nice kitchen stuff, even though I never use it, because my mom and my grandmother were cooks, and since I was the only girl, I inherit it. I inherited more kitchen and dish stuff that I know what to do with.
I have a bunch of different pots and pans because, like I said, I used to cook all the time. So I literally have... I have Teflon because someone gave me that as a wedding set. I've had these pots for 15 years. Okay? That's how well I take care of my stuff. And then I have cast iron pots and pans that are older than me, that my grandmother gave me.
The queen is in imminent
And
danger.
then, and then I have stainless steel stuff that I got for going to cooking school and stuff. And that I've had for like 20-something years. I mean, all my pots and pans, they may be old, but they're perfect condition.
My major problem is I have a decent sized kitchen, but it's not a country kitchen. And the problem is I would need 2 country kitchens in order to fit all the cooking. Not even the dishware, but just the cooking stuff. And I don't have room for it. So most of it's in storage. A lot of it I use for camping. Like I have 2 sets. I have a camping cook set that I keep here in Texas, and then I've got another one in storage in West Virginia.
Do you have a Dutch
oven? And then I've got
oven?
the stuff in my kitchen. Oh yeah, I've got 2.
Nice.
So I've got one here, and I've got one in my storage in West Virginia.
I've
got the big cooking kettle. It looks literally like what a witch would brew, or what a trail boss would use on like the open prairie. It's like a kettle that serves like 15.
Nice. But the true question is, do you have a smoker?
Yeah, I have a smoker.
I'm about to say, you better. You're from Texas. That's like the cardinal sin. Every Texan must have a smoker.
And I've got a deep fryer for whole turkey.
See, I never deep fry my turkeys. I love doing billions of different
I'm not
recipes with
saying
it.
I do. I'm just saying I own the damn appliance.
Oh yeah, me
I
too.
own a professional buffet serving set.
Oh yeah, me too. With the warmers and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I
with
do
the
too.
little
I love those
burner
things.
underneath. Yeah,
I
no,
use
I've
those
got
for
a
parties. If I'm going to do
I've got
parties.
a set I've got 4 oval trays, and I've got 4 rectangle trays, and I've got 2 circle trays. Like I have enough to serve a full buffet at like the country kitchen. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous. And then I have 2 of those. They look like slow cookers, but there's 3 pots built into one.
Okay,
So
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So it looks like 3 slow cookers all in the same, in one big line, all in the same unit. I've got 2 of those. So if I need to keep hot dishes hot, I put it in that, and I have 2 of those for a total of 6. So I have like spot for like 6 slow cookers.
See,
I'm not joking when I say I come from a big Midwestern farm family, and I inherited the equivalent of 3 mothers' kitchens.
well, I have see, for me, I have a bunch of things for baking as well. So, I mean, I have literally any
I got
size
silicone
pan,
sheets,
any
pizza
size pan
stones.
for any kind of cake
The
size
queen
you
is in
want.
imminent danger.
Yeah. And I got the ones with the removable rings.
Yep.
So if I need, yeah.
Spring
So if
pans?
something's going to stick, I've got the ones with the removable rings. I got bundt pans. I've got layered cake pans. Are you kidding? Like I said, I inherited from a bunch of people who cooked everything from scratch, including bread.
I love.
I don't.
That's the
Like
one thing
those
I love.
silicone baking sheets that are bendy, and then I've got the ones that are stone, and then I've got the cast iron one, and then I got the stainless steel ones, and then I've got a Teflon one for cookies, and then the air bake.
Question is, do you have a ceramic pour stone so that you could put garlic on it or in it and
Yes.
soak it so that you could make garlic butter?
Yes.
I love that.
I have a whole set even of mortar and pestles, depending on
The
what
ants must
kind of
protect the
grind
queen.
and serving size. Everything from like a tiny one that's a cup to one that looks like you're making guacamole and salsa for 50.
Okay.
It's like a baseball bat that goes in that one. And then I have a special one that's for smashing down berries, and it's got a screen. It's like, it looks like a rolling pin, but it's pointed like a cone. And it goes in a screen, and you put your berries in, and then you squish the rolling pin around in it that looks like a cone hat.
Yep.
And that will squish out all your fruit
The
puree
ants
without
must
getting any of
protect
the
the queen.
seeds. So when you make jam and jelly, if you want it without the pulp or you want it without the seeds, there's different screens. No pulp, I use the cheesecloth. No seeds, I just use the screen. So if I'm making jelly, I need to use cheesecloth. If I'm making jam, I just use the screen to catch the seeds.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, I've got the dipping tools for boiling jars to can meats and vegetables. Like there's special tools that you use to grab the jars because you can't touch them.
Yeah.
You got to boil them and you got to sterilize them and you can't touch them. So I have all those tools for canning. I have the old jars that have the reusable lids and shit. Don't even get me started on what I inherited. I don't even have room for my own shit because I've got so much kitchen shit, and a lot of it's in storage because it won't fit. What, I'm making berries every day? No.
I love kitchen equipment. Like, I'm like, I love going to a store and getting kitchen equipment. To me, that's
I
like,
have
I'm going
I
to
have
be
a crepe
spending some
maker.
money.
And then I mean, it's like I said, it's nuts. I've got the professional KitchenAid stand mixer. I've got the hand tool for blending cooking items in my saucepan.
What size KitchenAid?
2. I've got 2. I've got the small and I've got the large.
Okay. See, what I usually do is I'd rather get the professional grade ones from professional kitchens. That way
I don't make that shit. Like enough.
Like I said, I make a lot of different breads and stuff, and I really like being.
And
fresh.
and the only reason I have that is because my mom, but like all the other old ladies in my family, electricity was evil, and it usually wasn't wired into the kitchens. So forget about the electric shit. When it came to my grandmother's stuff, hers is all like my grandmother has a hand crank mixer.
Oh, I got a
4
couple of those. Yeah, I got a couple of those. Sometimes they're
One
better for breaking down especially like when you're making cupcakes. You want that flour and stuff to break down better, so then
Eggs.
it makes Makes it easy.
I have eggs. Eggs are fluffier with the hand crank for me because my grandmother's got a couple. She's got a small and she's got a large, and then she's got one that has like removable attachments, so you could do spatulas, the whisk, the spoons,
and
the beaters.
I like using that more for also when I do butter or whipped cream, making like fresh
I have a
whipped cream.
1975 vintage Black & Decker electric carving knife.
Oh, nice.
That mounted on the wall.
Damn.
Yeah. I have a 1982 Kenmore microwave oven / convection oven that still works.
Those things are awesome. Time to kill the ladybugs. Kill the
that thing
ladybugs.
weighs like 150 pounds. I kid you not, we needed a dolly to move it from the basement upstairs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you get the right stuff, that stuff is not light and it's not
a
easy
1980s microwave weighed the same as a concrete block. Like, I'll tell you right now, it's a 2-person job to move a 1980s microwave.
Oh, yeah, it is. Not just that, but you got to also look at back then, they were built so much better. That's why they last so long.
It still works to this day.
Like,
and it's
even,
a convection
oven
/ microwave. That thing cost a fortune back in the day.
Back in the day, the General Electric one, that was...
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood
I think it was
chamber.
like $200, but it was built so tough that...
I'm not sure. Yeah, my grandmother, I think, either has the Kenmore or the GE one, but we had to move it down to the basement because she got old and she got dementia, and she started putting metal in it because she just forgot and didn't realize. But she literally lit towels on fire in that thing for like a good couple months before I was like, enough, no more. I'm moving the microwave into the basement, and she like threw a fit. But I was like, you're gonna start a fire in the house, and you're not with your senses enough to even call for help, in my opinion. So no. But we had to move it to the basement, and then when she passed away, I had to move it back upstairs for my brother, but it's at his house in Indiana.
Yeah, those things are amazing. I love those kind of microwaves. They were so worth it.
Yeah, so I went and just got my grandmother a toaster oven, like one of those ones from Walmart, like $20 toaster ovens.
See, man, I was never a big fan of toaster ovens.
I wasn't either, but for my grandmother, if she wants to put like metal food trays, because she would get meals delivered and they would come in like a foil, like metal, like food tray. And she kept trying to put those in the microwave rather than take the food out of the metal food tray onto a microsafe plate. I'm like, she could just shove that in a toaster oven and nobody would care. Like, it won't matter.
Ladybug massacre.
God.
Yeah, see, I used to hate like people that would put toast, like do toast in one of those, because you're spending twice as long putting toast in there than putting it in a damn like $20 toaster.
Right? Well, I mean, and my grandmother, she's got a toaster too, but she couldn't put her like meals in the toaster. So once we got her the little toaster oven, she was all fine. And it had an automatic shut off. It was like you would turn the knob and it would just start ticking down like those heat lamps in the bathroom, you know?
Yeah.
So she couldn't leave it on accidentally. And, you know, the worst case, she would burn her food, but that's it, you know? So that actually worked really well for her. But my brother was missing the microwave, so we had to plug it in downstairs where Grandma couldn't go.
Yeah, I really, like I said, I really hate it when people go, oh yeah, I got toast coming. Next thing, like 10 minutes later, you're done with breakfast by the time the damn toast is done.
Well, it's crazy because, like, my college cafeteria and, like, places like Jamba Juice, you'll see they have those conveyor belts for toast. Like, if you go to, like, a bagel place and you want your bagel toasted, they throw it on this little conveyor and it goes through, like, a mini pizza oven and then drops down the back and shoots out the front down a slide. So they kind of technically use toaster ovens for most industrial places, but I don't like them as much. I don't think they toast as well.
No, they
They
don't.
don't get both sides equally.
No.
I mean, it's a mini pizza oven, basically. You know, those little conveyor belt ones. Like my college, you would go get your toast and just throw it on the top of the little conveyor, and then eventually, like a couple of minutes later, it would come out the bottom. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it toasted as well.
That's right. Kill the ladybugs.
I've got to make coffee. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I do not do my family justice when it comes to the cooking. My two hot pot thingies are GE, the 3-pot cookers that I use for my buffets.
Yep. I think we got the exact same thing too.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, they're worth it.
I got my first one as a gift, and then I went and bought a second one because I liked it so much, because they had 3 heat settings and they come with all the serving spoons and everything. At least mine did.
Yeah, they're amazing for parties.
Yeah, like if you're trying to keep a nacho cheese dip warm, or, you know, you've got jalapeno poppers or something, or mozzarella cheese sticks or something you want to keep warm on a buffet, but you don't want them burning on like the Steno cup cookers.
Yeah.
They're perfect. They're perfect for like sauces and stuff. And then I have a heated coffee server, coffee and tea, like the ones you see at like the hotel, like buffet, like the big tall ones that heat and have like the little pour nozzle, the industrial size.
Yep.
See, here's the problem. My grandmother was head of the kitchen church for years and years and years. And it got to the point where literally she'd want to get something for the kitchen church and they wouldn't have the money to get it. And she would just go buy it and say, well, I'll buy it. And then when we need to use it, I'll bring it, we'll use it, and I'll take it home. So we have all this huge serving shit, or at least I have it now because of my inheritance. But I mean, I thought I was confused for a while because I was looking at this shit going, where did all this crap come from? Because I know our family's big and we used to do Thanksgivings for 25 people, but this is ridiculous. And my mom's like, oh, your grandmother bought shit for the church because they couldn't afford it and they needed it. And she ended up going and buying full industrial kitchen size, like coffee dispenser and tea dispenser and all of those big serving trays, like I said, with the Bunsen burners underneath, the 4 rectangle, the 4 oval, and the 2 circle ones.
Oh yeah, for the sternos.
Stack that shit, you know?
Hell, but that stuff is always good to have. I mean, especially if you want to like throw parties, weddings, picnics, family gatherings. I mean, at least you're set forever.
I am, but I don't do any of that shit. I would probably if I lived in Indiana, but I'm the only member of my family in Texas.
You should just convince them all to move out there.
No. Those stubborn assholes will live and die in that hellhole because I don't know why, but they like it because they're used to it. And that's that. I might convince them to come out for a visit, but that's pretty much it. And even then, that's pulling teeth, especially when it comes to my older brother.
Oh my god, I got so many ladybugs dead. Look at them all. It's a massacre.
And my older brother, he won't get on a plane. Not to mention, I own the largest house in the family. So when it comes to Thanksgiving, my sister-in-law, who owns the smallest house in the family, is like, I want to throw Thanksgiving in my 1-bedroom, 1-bath house.
Yeah, I don't see that working out.
That is not handicap accessible. Oh, no. I say that, and I get looked at like I'm the crazy person or the bitch who's trying to ruin her Thanksgiving.
How dare you ruin Thanksgiving?
And even worse, she doesn't believe... Oh my God, she's the worst cook in the world. Like, all her meat comes out dry as a rock, and she doesn't believe in, like, gravy or cranberry or relish or dressing or stuffing. Like, she's the lady of, like, no sauce or spice.
Oh
like,
my God. Oh, so she's like an old person that just doesn't use salt and pepper. Don't even know they exist.
Not even that. Not even that. It's like traditional, what I consider Thanksgiving fixings. Gravy, cranberry, relish, whatever. None of it. None of it. It's like a regular Tuesday night dinner with dry turkey.
Oh.
That's pretty much what it is. That is what you get with her. You get no choices of sides. It's like 2 sides. You get like her green bean casserole and mashed potatoes that are instant. I'm like, bleh.
Oh, that's disgusting. You know how easy it is just to cut up a damn potato?
I know.
I mean, come on. That's just laziness.
I know. But like, so, and then we all shove into her house where we all don't fit, all like 12 of us. And try to eat bland turkey sort of dinner. Actually, I warn everybody in my party, we eat beforehand, then we go over to her house.
And don't eat.
And then nibble to be polite. But she is old. She collects Social Security. She's over 10 years older than my brother.
Man. See, I hate when I go, like, if I'm going to a restaurant and I see a lot of old people, and they're regulars, I know for a fact at that point in time that shit is not going to be seasoned properly. I automatically know it, because when there's a lot of old people and they cater to those old people, they do not use salt and pepper.
Like, it just drives me crazy.
And they don't realize when you're cooking, salt and pepper, it's not just something you throw on afterwards, okay? It has to cook into the product of what you're cooking.
Well, and like I said, she's not a really good cook. She didn't...
Oh my God, look at all these ladybugs.
But what kills me is like, she's one of those people where her cooking is like a 6 or a 7. It won't kill you. Some of it is tasty, but it looks like crap. The presentation's crap, and something's off on it. Something's off. But you can't figure out quite what it is. But like I said, she's convinced that she is like top chef, professional grade chef. Like, you cannot convince her. It does not matter if you get food poisoning, puke up, and go to the hospital, and they're like, yep, it was the food. She'll be convinced it wasn't her fault and that she's an awesome cook. No matter what you say, no matter what the food looks like. And that's, I don't know, but to me, that's just dealing with worse. It's like, when she's convinced she's an awesome cook and she won't listen to advice or take anybody's suggestion, it's just brutal.
See, I love criticism. If I cook something, I want to know, is it too salty? Is it too spicy? Is it not spiced up enough? Like, that's how you learn and get better.
Well, and I cook for my audience too. It's like,
danger.
What I cook for my grandmother is different than what I cook for my older brother. My older brother likes hot and spicy. Like, super on fire, hot and spicy.
Oh yeah, you were saying, and he cooks everything that way, regardless of who.
Which kills me, because he's married to the woman who doesn't believe in any of that. What? Like, I mean, and then I swear, it's like, yeah, I know why you argue. It's because you two are completely opposite. And my brother's stubborn, and so is she. Like, what? You think that would be harmonious?
Well, I don't understand how people can do that, you know?
Well, both of them are special needs. Both of my brothers are special needs in their own unique way. And they went out and they dated and married basically other special needs people. So now I have 4 special needs people that I care for. My brothers and their significant others. All with their own unique and special problems.
What happens if something happens to you?
This shit sinks. We all go down.
Well, they all go down. You would already be down.
Pretty much. It'd be like letting your kid drive the RV.
Oh, God.
The queen is in imminent danger.
I'm losing my
Here,
aphids.
Bobby. You're 5.
No.
Here's the keys to my 30-foot RV. Have fun. That's exactly what it would be.
I'm losing my aphids. The beetles are eating them. The ladybugs. Get off my aphids, you dirty bastards. I'm getting invaded. Alright, I think I'm done streaming for tonight. Time for me to go eat a steak.
I had barbecue earlier. I am still full. But I got my coffee going.
I'll definitely be on Discord though all night, like I always am.
I might peek and see, though, if Caspin's on later. For some Sea of Thieves.
I think he had to do a day shift. Oh no, wait, he should be on because he's off till Sunday. Just keep texting his ass on Discord. He's been on. He'll sit there and listen to music.
The ants must protect
all
the
the time.
queen.
All right, guys.
He was
So I'm
on
gonna get
early.
off streaming tonight, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to check back next week for some Empires: The Undergrowth, and don't forget tomorrow I'll be doing maybe some Star Wars and some other games too. Sunday, if you're waiting, Sea of Thieves. Me and Texas are gonna take over the world, like we always did. But I hope
The
you
queen
guys
is in
enjoyed
imminent
it.
danger.
See you guys later.